Hey guys, so this is a movie that I've been highly anticipating for quite some time now, but obviously with everything going on in the world, it has been pushed back and delayed along with everything else. But it finally got released in Australia a couple of days ago, so I finally got to see it. And I think it's coming out on video on demand next week for those of you that want to see it on video on demand. So this is categorized as a comedy thriller, revenge type thriller, but I wouldn't really say it's a comedy. It does have its comedic moments, but all in all, it definitely feels more like a thriller. So Carey Mulligan really shines in this role. She does an amazing performance in a really hard role. This was not easy to pull off. It was quite an intense role, but she did a great job in it. So basically, she stars as this woman who's looking for revenge on a trauma that has happened in her past to her and, well, to her friend, but she was involved in it. So before I go on with my spoiler review, because there will be spoilers, so just be warned, please subscribe and like if you like this video. That would really help me out. So the first thing that I really liked in this was the score. I feel like especially towards the end, there was this amazing cover of Britney Spears' Toxic. It was like a really atmospheric, moody violin orchestra type cover, and it really fit the tone and the mood of the movie. And basically, except for one weird Paris Hilton song, they did a really good job with the whole score. So one thing I liked is how it had like a very candy, sugar-coated, sweet aesthetic to quite a dark plot. And I felt like those two contrasts really worked well together. And the social message, I felt like that was really relevant for this time, this day and age, because, I'm not a feminist by any means, but this sort of stuff does happen and it does need to be addressed, and I think doing it in a movie like this is a good way of doing it. And one thing I really enjoyed is how it didn't just target men, it also targeted women, and the fact that they can be, predators as well in a way. They can definitely contribute to the problem because we see she targets women as well as men. So the ending is one thing I definitely did have a problem with, basically. So first big spoiler alert. In the end, she dies. The main guy that she's going after, who was responsible for her friend, raping her friend, and her friend basically commits suicide after the rape. So he kills her because she's trying to do some torture on him, which reminds me of a movie I saw called Return to Sender with I don't know that actress, but she sort of reminded me a lot of Carey Mulligan in this role. Anyway, she goes after him, he kills her, and it just felt like it didn't really fit with the rest of the movie. I felt like they could have done a better ending. I don't know, it would have been nice to see her, triumphant, I suppose, getting her revenge, John Wick style, walking away from it all, but we don't get to see that. So there is a lot of Oscar buzz for this movie, and I would say it's definitely worthy of being an Oscar contender. It definitely, I think, does a good job on all fronts. The acting is good, like I said, the score is good. This movie doesn't go for too long. There is parts that sort of drag a little bit, especially in the second act. It feels like it goes a little bit slow, but all in all, I really enjoyed this movie. I think it was a great movie, and I would give it a B+. So let me know in the comments down below what you guys thought. Thanks.